We are now at the end of a long day of recording and working in Nashville, Tennessee, and we're at Addiction Sound Studios, and we just spent 8 hours, I'm not sure, singing songs and making music with the one and only John Oates.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Adam came to me through a mutual friend, Brian Doyle in New York. Brian and I worked together for many, many years, and he reached out to me.
And at one point he was having a conversation, I think with John, and he sent him some music. John said, yeah, bring him down and let's write some songs together.
I knew that if he reached out to me, there must have been a really, really good reason. And he said he felt there was a synergy and there was something happening with his artist, Adam Ezra, that I would relate to and that somehow we would really relate to each other. And he was 100% right. His instincts were perfect.
I was pretty nervous. I had never written with the Hall of Fame rock star before.
So we hit it off immediately. It was fantastic.
And we really hit it off. We finished our first song together, and he started calling musicians down here. And I said, what are you doing? He's like, oh, we're gonna get some cats in here tomorrow and we're gonna record some of this stuff.
We wrote, I don't know how many songs we wrote, first few days of our sessions, and we actually went into the recording studio. I got really excited. I said, come on, man, let's just record these things. And
he was really excited, and that made me really excited. I showed up here into the studio, and it was filled with, some crazy, badass Nashville session musicians, and we ended up spending the day recording some demos together, and it was just so fun, so inspiring to be around such great musicianship and talent,
Well, you can sing it a lot of different ways. How do you want to sing it?
Feel like home, man.
That's more natural to you. Why don't you do
Feel
that?
like home, man.
Then you can straighten it out again on, can't you see?
You feel like home, and can't you see me trying?
So we are recording Truth in the Wine right now, and we have already recorded the band on this song. So now John is recording what we call Overdubs, right? He's recording over what we've already recorded, and he's singing harmonies to my lead vocals. What we just did was he did a pass of singing, doubling my vocal. So instead of just my vocal singing the melody, you're going to hear a little touch of John's voice in there as well, give it a little bit of thickening, and then he's going to create like a handful of different harmonies. He's calling blocks.
Yeah, but it's not air conditioning.
Are going to work over the choruses, so the choruses sound full and harmonized with John's voice. Pretty cool.
Truth in the wine.
we cut a couple tracks, but that was just the beginning. I think what we were doing is opening up the start of a relationship. And now it's really flowered. I believe we wrote 9 songs together, and the songs are good. I mean, they're substantial, they're real, they're honest, and that's what I look for in a song. And he delivers on every level, and he's a great singer, he's a cool player, he's very vibey.
Okay, so they're figuring out a technical problem, so we got a little window to talk about what
The technical problems is the freaking background singer. That's the technical problem.
You can tell from any interaction that you have with the guy, he's one of the most down-to-earth people there is. And despite all of his success, still kind of chasing after creating great art. He wants to create great art. What'd you think?
Well, it's too high. It doesn't.
Okay.
It's not above the melody.
All right.
Because the melody's low. It's a can't you see me trying?
John and I have written 9 songs together. A bunch of them we're working on for this new album project. John and I were talking the other day, and we decided that it'd be really fun to come down and have him sing a little bit on some of the songs and be a part of the process, be a part of the album. Once we were doing that, I thought that it would be a great idea for he and I to do some acoustic stuff together, because that's where we connect in that world, playing a couple guitars together and singing together and writing together. And so it was a thrill for me this afternoon for us to get to sit down in that room over there and just sing together. And God, what a fun experience.
Another thing I had great respect for immediately upon meeting Adam was the fact that he came prepared. He came with lyric ideas and titles and concept ideas, which, you know, he didn't just walk into a collaboration with me, a guy he didn't know very well, and just say, okay, what are we going to do, kind of thing. He was really, he had a direction and a vision, and from that point, the song evolved. And really, it made it easier for me because I understood what he wanted and where he was coming from, just from hearing the rough, you know, kind of initial rough out of the lyrics. And it told me a lot about him. It told me a lot about the type of music he wanted to make. And I think it gave us a, you know, we were starting from up here as opposed to starting down here. It was very, very easy. It was free-flowing and fun, and he was chill, and yeah, it really just, you know, I mean, it's all about synergy, and it's all about people, you know, kind of working together and feeling good about it. Together, you know, we just, you know, I think he brings his unique energy, and I bring a unique experience. And together, you know, hopefully that's something greater than the sum of its parts.
Remember the good days, done with the crying. I hope that someday it's wisdom I find. There's a stain in your whisper.
Yeah, it's gonna sound like great. I'm into it's better than
Do you want to
Let's do it.
through that one more time in here?
Sure, if you want. When we were actually playing those songs, after we kind of ran through them a couple times and we got comfortable, there were some pretty special moments in there where I stopped thinking about the logistics of being in the studio and having a bunch of microphones on me, and just got to play and sing with my friend, and that was incredible.